electronic devices you might have. And if you would be kind enough to set it on stun so that it's just vibrating so that we don't have the Roadrunner and Chewbacca and stuff running through the auditorium while the kids are playing. Seen a lot of cameras, which is excellent. It's wonderful to record the memory of the event. If you would, please, disable the flash. It's a little disorienting to younger musicians when all of a sudden there's this bright lights and they can't see the music and then bad things happen. So if you would take a moment to make sure that your flash is off, I'd greatly appreciate it. You might see another photographer wandering around. She's going to be coming up on stage and in the wings and stuff. This is a student from Pikes Peak Community College. She's doing this as a project. She's going to send me a CD of all the pictures that she's taken. So if you're interested in some of those, shoot me an email. You can find that on the district website. And I can email you some or all of the pictures if you're interested. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
They were looking up. Sit down.
Good evening and welcome to the 2014 Fall Band Concert. The group you see on stage is a combined 1st, 2nd, and 5th hour beginning band. Our first section is Hot Brass Buns, which dates back to 1798, London, England.
I came here to see that.
Across the English Channel to France to play A Clair de la Lune, or translated from the French By the Light of the Moon. It is currently sung as a child's lullaby, but the lyrics contain many double meanings referring to coming back to life. It is also the song sung on the very first example of recorded human voice in 1860.
Originally published in 1935, Merrily We Roll Along is loosely based on the tune Goodnight Ladies from 1847. It later became known as a theme of cartoon Merry Melodies, and it is the same tune as Mary Had a Little.
Heinisch Clan, translated loosely as Little Haynes, is a German folk song that Lately Row comes from. The descending minor third is a musical motif occurs in most cultures around the world, can be heard in songs like Happy Birthday or Soft Kitty from Big Bang Theory. Through this song, we learned the melody and harmony and how they are both important. The band will first play the melody, the song you'll go home and whistle to, and then we'll play the harmony part. We will play the fight with both parts at the same time, creating two-part harmony or polyphony.
A fjord is a deep, narrow ocean inlet that is carved out of by glacial activity with very high cliffs on either side, common to Scandinavia countries like Norway and Iceland. This song of the fjord is a traditional Norwegian folk song. This song will feature one section as a soli, and one individual as a solo. We do not know who is going to get called for each part.
I got to tell you right now, the whole band is having kittens, because they don't know who I'm going to call on for solos or solis. So right now, the whole clarinet section is about to have a collective heart attack. Okay, I have to get this plugged in before we do our last selection with this group. There's an awful lot of focus today on standardized testing and how it's important for measuring child's growth. I agree, I do believe it's a good idea. But there's really something to be said for educating the whole child. The side of the child that goes untested in math, in language arts. The artistic side, the spiritual side, the side that gives them a chance to actually figure out who they really are in this big bad world of ours. I want you to think about for just a minute, these kids went from 9 weeks ago, they couldn't manage to put their instrument together without help. And now they're playing music in a time-sensitive environment where they have to be responsive to perhaps their own or perhaps some other students' mistakes. And you guys are noticing they're recovering beautifully, which means these guys, I wish I could hook up an EEG to their brain and it would be like a Christmas tree. It's just lighting up. They're doing so very much. I just had to get that plug in because I am so very proud of you guys. Can I give you guys another hand?
selection, we would like to play Old MacDonald Had a Farm, that our book jokingly refers to as Farm Out Dude. After this selection, there will be a brief intermission between this group and concert band. Band students are asked to stay for the whole concert.
Yeah, just the bell. Okay, we'll move to River.